Hey y'all, my name is Nicole Denise and this is Fork Over the Ring. And before we get started today, I want to introduce you guys to my little co-host, which is going to be Ariana. She actually just hurt herself, so she has to be forced to stay in here with me and film. But today's going to be a really quick video. It's going to be one of the things that I really love to eat when I go home to Mississippi. I like to get it at football games, at fairs, at everything, and it's called chicken on a stick. All it really is super easy. It's just chicken. It's like a kebab. It's just chicken, onion, potato, and pickles. And you fry them. It's so good. It's so easy. It's really cheap to make. It only costs about 20 bucks. And maybe it takes you about 20 minutes to cook it. So, super easy. I'm sure everyone will love it. And if I say easy again, I'm going to shoot myself. But I'm sure everyone's going to love it. And this time for recording, I tried something a little different. I shot the intro separately because y'all, technically right now I'm supposed to be on a date. It's 10:59 p.m. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I ain't going nowhere because little daddy ain't hit me back. Oh, it died. Never mind. But yeah, I ain't going nowhere. So out of time, I'm going to go downstairs and cook. Little Ariana, say hello. Say bye-bye. Say please like my mommy's video and rate it and subscribe it and share it while we continue to learn how to edit. And please let me know if you have any like editing software or things that you suggest that I try to use. Put it down below. I am going to try any and everything. I told y'all my camera sucks, so I think the next video I'm going to try to use my phone instead. I'm committed to making this work. So thank you guys again. Please like, rate, and subscribe and continue watching. Let me know what you think. Alright y'all, so let's get this started. So the first part of our chicken on a stick is going to be to cut our veggies up into very large chunks. So I start off with my onions, and I do the white onions first only because I cry every time. I have seen 1,000 hacks on how not to cry when cutting onions, and I still cry. So I just get that over with. After the onions, I do the potatoes. Now for all veggies and meat included, you want to do everything in really large chunks because just like a kebab for this chicken on a stick, you want everything to either be good together or to eat separately one by one. So make sure you do everything in large chunks. And I'm not sure what kind of potatoes these are because I stole them from my mama pantry. So girl, my bad. One day I'm gonna blow up and I got you. I'll buy you a bunch of potatoes. Girl, I'll buy you 3 sacks. So go ahead and make sure you chop all the pieces up really big. And we lost that piece, but whatever. After potatoes, we're going to go to the pickles. I love pickles, y'all. If you ever want to make me smile, buy me some pickles. So I know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, but the way to mine is just some good pickles. Just don't buy me no nasty sweet pickles because I will not talk to you ever again. And I stole that piece. So anyway, after you put all the pickles, or you cut all the veggies up, you want to go ahead and start stacking. The kind of chicken I'm using is chicken thighs, because that's my favorite part of the chicken, especially to fry. I love chicken thighs. Actually, I like the chicken thigh in general. Thigh first, then the wing. But anyway, so for my chicken thighs, I let them sit for an hour in just minced garlic, red pepper chili flakes, red pepper flakes. That's what it's called. Salt, pepper, and did I put anything else on? I think that was it. And I just let them sit like that for a little while. Oh, a little bit of olive oil. Sorry. And my friend really likes to put lime juice on hers. Not my preference, but it is good. So that's something, if you like a citrusy taste, then go for it. But when you go ahead and you stack up your chicken on a stick on the skewers. I had to think of the word skewers, sorry. When you stack up the skewers, you want to put potatoes on both ends. Only because the potatoes are the thickest pieces or the most dense pieces, I guess you can say. So when you fry, you don't have to worry about anything sliding off. I personally prefer to put meat next to a pickle only because, again, the pickles are so flavored that anything you put next to them, they are going to add that flavor to it. Because these are kosher pickles with garlic. So they're kosher garlic pickles that I buy from a grocery store for like $3.99 a jar. And this, oh guys, overall, this whole meal is really cheap. And we all know, again, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. This is all chunky food. You give somebody 2 or 3 of these, you can either serve it with a salad or rice, whatever side you want. I typically get this from the fair or the football game. So I get it with fries because I am feeding my alcohol and nothing more. I can admit that. Homecoming, I had one. Why? Because I was feeding my alcohol. This with some french fries and a drink is the bomb. So you want to go ahead and keep stacking. For this video, I think my order was potato, meat, pickle, onion. I just lied. I did the onion first. But whatever order you want to do it in. Just again, make sure the potatoes are on both ends. And you can stack as much or as little as you want. I tried to do 2 of everything at the very least. But again, as much as you want. So if you're with someone who just really likes a lot of meat on theirs, wait, a lot of meat. Anyway, if you're with somebody that likes a lot of meat on theirs, put as much as you want, a lot of veggies. I would like a lot of pickles on mine. In fact, you can just really just give me a whole pickle on a stick and I'll fry my damn self. And I'll be very happy. So go ahead. I think I only have like 2 more of these to go. So let's finish stacking them on up. Oh, and while this is stacking up, you can go ahead and you can start heating up your oil. You want to use fresh oil, guys, because the flour from this is going to go out and it's going to turn the oil quickly. So you want to use fresh oil. And I use vegetable oil. And this is the last one, because I'm running out of stuff to say. All right, next. So what I did is I have a little season mix there that has some Italian seasoning in it, some salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and adobe, and some Flavor Guide. I'm going to leave the link for Flavor Guide. So if you guys are trying to get healthy, they have like a seasoning line that I have been loving lately. I put it literally on everything. And it's a healthier version of everything that we use. But anyway, you take this and you because they're wet. Everything on here pretty much is wet except for the potato and the onion. But with the pickle and the meat all on it, everything pretty much gets wet. So you go ahead and you're just going to cover them in flour. You don't have to put a lot. The seasoning in there, I promise you, is more than enough. You taste everything. You don't need any salt on top of this after you put it in the mixture. I put it both in my flour and on the meat. And you just go ahead and just flour them all up, y'all. And one thing that I did not do that I should have done, I actually had to do it while I was frying them, was either break the sticks or the skewers beforehand. Only because I did not use a bowl big enough to flour and I did not use a pan big enough to fry. But I was really being lazy. And y'all have been drinking, so whatever. So there we go. We're going to keep flouring. And while we do this part, this little boring part, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, rate, and subscribe. I'm going to put my name for your social media somewhere on here. And y'all just let me know how you feel about this meal. If you would make it, if you did make it, how it turned out for you, and what you would like for me to see, because I am committed to figuring this science out, of putting a video out every week. I just got to figure out either a new camera or a new method for recording. Alright, y'all, and we're almost getting ready to fry. Okay, so for the frying, don't talk about me, y'all. My camera missed the first group that I was frying, so this was fresh oil. This is the second batch. Now we're about to do the third batch. You want to fry them on the sides, then flip them after about 10 minutes. And they fry for a total of like 15 minutes and they're done. So guys, that's it. Let me know how you really feel about it. Please, again, rate, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And I topped it with parsley. And I did homemade ranch and some regular ketchup. So, thanks.